first question is to Tehseen Poonawalla. Tehseen Poonawalla, Mohan Bhagwat said, while foreigners left, our brothers continued to follow religions that came from outside our borders. We respect that. We welcome that. That's Bharatiya tradition. And, distinct identities should not cause division. Does a terrorist organization speak like that?
Thank you, Swati. Happy Vijay Dashami to you, to all the viewers of Times Now, and to all my fellow panelists. Wish happy Gandhi Jayanti and Nehru and Lal Bahadur Shastri Ji's birth anniversary wishes to everybody. There are 2 or 3 issues that I want to tease out here. The RSS has nothing original to contribute to the country. Can I draw your attention to 2 lines? Because since you asked a very pointed questions about it being a militant organization or terrorist organization, I'll draw your attention to a letter written on 12 December 1948 by the then President of India, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, not to Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, but to Vallabhbhai Patel. Point 5. The RSS practices secret and violent methods which promote fascism. No regard is paid to truthful means and constitutional methods. Point 7, and I'll end out here, says, there are no records of proceedings of the RSS organization. No membership registers maintained. There are no records of its income and expenditure, where the money comes from. The RSS is thus strictly secret as regards as an organization. It has developed along fascist lines and is definitely a potential menace in public space. Now, this is a letter written by the first President of India to the Deputy Prime Minister and the Home Minister of India. Was the President of India faffing? Was he making up things? Today, the BJP spokesperson is here. I presume he speaks for the RSS. Give me where is the RSS registered. Smita ji, I have a lot of respect for. I have a lot of respect for you, Swati. You all are a part of an organization, ANI Times. Now, if you get foreign funding, you will have to give an account. And there's nothing wrong if the RSS gets foreign funding. I'm not saying that. Why is the RSS account not in public domain? Why is the RSS not, where is this money coming from? Who's giving it? Not coming up. See, today the RSS gets all this TV time. It gets all this coverage. It gets government land. It gets government other benefits. At the end of whose money? This is Anand's money, my money, Gancham's money, Varis's money, Smitaji's money. This money should be in public domain. Who from abroad is sending? Why is it coming? Ultimately, the Prime Minister of India bows down to it. Ultimately, now you may say, oh, who's Sonia Gandhi? She's an elected MP. Who's the Gandhi family they elected? The RSS is unelected and unelectable. Yet the Prime Minister bows down, and that's fine. That's the Prime Minister's prerogative. Then with public money, if it's spending, it's getting this airtime, it's getting public funds, public security, it's records, it's minutes, everything should be in public domain.
Right. Now, Tehseen Poonawalla, my question is very simple. My question is, if we're talking about an organization that is not registered, we don't know where it's getting money from, an organization that spews hate, spews venom, an organization that talks about Hindu Rashtra, an organization that, as per some in the Congress, is a terrorist organization. Why didn't the Congress continue with the ban that was enforced? It had an opportunity to literally end the existence of RSS.
I have deeply searched this question and I've explored this a lot. There are only 2 answers. One, most Congress leaders have a big heart and they must have thought it will work within the constitution, as did Sardar Patel when Golwalkar ji wrote to Sardar Patel promising him in writing, we will stay away from politics, which the RSS clearly doesn't, and that's fine. Again, that is fine. Second, I think that is a mistake that the Congress made. It's one of the 2. But however, let me put one thing. The problem I have with the RSS today, the RSS has become moderate. I've heard Mohan Bhagwatji's speech today, his press conference. The problem is not that. The RSS has nothing original to contribute to India. Its original ideology, I'll just take 10 seconds, was a copy of what was the fascist German, Italian ideology. Its ideology today is also cut, copy, paste ideology of the left. It has no ideology of its own. It has zero ideology. That's the problem with the RSS.
So now the problem is it has zero ideology.
And yet it is not an accountable. It's not an accountable
organization. The goalpost keeps changing. Tehseen Poonawalla, allow Shehzad to come in. Allow Shehzad to come in. So now the criticism is कुछ नया है ही नहीं offer करने के लिए आपके पास.
Ironically, in a very good way, that Gandhi Jayanti, Lal Bahadur Shastri Ji's Jayanti, Vijay Dashami and 100 years of RSS all are coinciding on one day, which shows that this is the victory of good over evil, truth over falsehoods, and light and prakash over darkness. And let me bust the lies of Tehseen Poonawalla one by one. Tehseen Poonawalla says that the RSS is not a registered organization, and he goes to Smita Prakash. ANI is a commercial organization. RSS is a voluntary social service cultural organization. In this country, there is no law requirement for cultural and social organizations to be registered. But however, there are 50 organizations under the RSS. Tehseen says there's nothing original to contribute. Let me tell you, the largest student movement, ABVP, registered under the RSS. The largest labor movement, BMS, registered under the RSS. The largest school network, Vidya Bharati, registered under the RSS. The largest social service organization, Seva Bharati, registered, did maximum work during COVID under the RSS. The largest tribal organization for working for tribal welfare and upliftment, Ekal Vidyalaya, under the RSS. Having said that, Tehseen Poonawalla has gumption to say that no Indian Vichardhara, foreign Vichardhara. Sir, between 1885 to 1947, Congress had not 1, 2, 3, 4, count my lips, 5 people who were from foreign origin as the president. William Wedderburn, Alfred Burns, then apart from that, Alan Octavian Hume, Annie Besant, जिनके नेता विदेशी, जो आज भी विदेशी पे निर्भर है, आत्मनिर्भर नेता नहीं ला सकते हैं, वो ऐसे संगठन जिसने योगदान दिया. Now they say that there is no contribution of RSS in the freedom movement. Let me not quote my statements. Aruna Asif Ali, Delhi Sarsanchalak provided me 15 days refuge during 1942. By the way, when Hedgewar ji came out of jail first time, Motilal Nehru had received him. Mahatma Gandhi was greatly impressed by the work of RSS. JP. Then Ambedkar ji said that there was no caste system existing in the RSS. Lal Bahadur Shastri, in fact, was so impressed that in 1963 they were part of the entire organization of the Republic Day March. But having said that, now 2 or 3 points. No, please don't interrupt, Tehseen. Let me complete my point. First, I want to ask Tehseen Poonawalla that today Tehseen Poonawalla said that हमारा दिल बड़ा था इसलिए हमने बैन नहीं किया. Sir, you banned RSS thrice, but in fact you had no proof. Therefore, court से खानी पड़ी. Today, ironically, we are seeing Khadge ji is in hospital, and Prime Minister has been abused even by Khadge ji and 150 times, including Hitler की मौत मरेगा, कब्र खुदेगी, फलाना ढिमकाना. Modi ji asked about the health of Khadge ji, but on the other hand, 10 seconds more, Telangana MLA of Congress Party said कि मोदी को मर जाना चाहिए और राम जी भी खत्म हो जाएंगे. This is their commitment towards the मोहब्बत की दुकान, and therefore from Sikh 1984 Sikh riots, where they protected Jagdish Titler and Sajjan Kumar, to all the anti-minority riots of Bhagalpur, Hashipura, Meerut, Malyana, all of that took place. And बाकी सब तो छोड़ दो, RSS ने तो OBC व्यक्ति को प्रधानमंत्री बनाया, आपने सीताराम कोसी को लात मार के भगाया.
Okay, I want to bring in Varis Pathan. No, one second. I want to bring in Varis Pathan. Varis Pathan, Mohan Bhagwat. One second, I'll come back to you for a counter. I want to bring in Varis Pathan. Mohan Bhagwat today said, despite our distinct identities, we are all part of a larger society, and it's that larger identity that matters the most. He sent a message of unity. How is that sowing seeds of division? On what basis is being said that this is a terrorist organization?
Well, Mohan Bhagwat earlier said सबका DNA एक है. Mohan Bhagwat earlier said that Hindus must not go into the mosque and search for the temples beneath. But who is listening to it? What is Mohan Bhagwat related to RSS? Who is RSS organization? You, everybody knows. For 52 years, they never respected our tricolor. For them, our tricolor was upshugan. There was the only color they liked was the saffron color. And what they're talking about the freedom struggle, they participate in the freedom struggle. Show me a single name who lost his life during the freedom struggle of India. None. Show me how many of them went to the jail for the freedom struggle. None. And RSS is the same organization. RSS is the same organization from whom Nathuram Godse is affiliated and who the first terrorist of the country. Nathuram Godse killed our father of nation, Mahatma Gandhi. This is the organization. Allow me. I never interrupted anybody,
okay,
so please give me my sufficient time to make my point, Swati. Now, point number 2 here. Now, the point number 2 here is that when they say that they took part in the freedom struggle, there are there were conditions. If RSS was banned, Swati, RSS was banned in 1949 July. Sardar Patel removed the ban, imposing certain conditions, and those conditions were they will not participate in politics, they will not indulge in violence, and they will have to follow the constitution. The RSS says we won't follow the constitution, we will follow the Manuskriti. So how do you say that they have done something for the country? In fact, they are responsible for creating such kind of atmosphere of hate in the country. This is the RSS, the part of the BJP. Now we are so much concerned about law and order.
You spoke about that letter by Sardar Patel. In that letter, Sardar Patel also said RSS had nothing to do at all. It had nothing to do with the assassination of Mahatma Gandhi. The ban was lifted thereafter. Guru Golwalkar was released from the jail. Hedgewar went to jail in 1921, in 1931. How is that not